This episode of Genius Digital Marketing is all about the Google guarantee. All right, there are three most important things to understand about specifically targeting prospects with the Google Ad Manager, paid Google advertising. The first, and you'll notice it's the same as in our social media secrets crash course, is targeting custom audiences. Again, these are custom lists that Google allows you to upload into their platform so that you can target people based on variables that aren't in their select options like income, your home value, how many kids you have, if you're married, your education, your credit score, kind of car you drive, and on and on and on. Extremely powerful. Before GDPR happened, we started testing our giant partners data against the data that was within Google. And what we found was that when you use custom audiences, your cost per lead actually gets cut in half. So this is a big deal. There's two huge benefits to using custom audiences within the Google Ad Manager. The first, as I previously mentioned, is you lower your cost per lead. Usually you cut it in about half. So if you're getting a $60 lead cost on your PPC, by using a custom audience, you can just automatically decrease that down to 30. It's really, really powerful. And again, this is because the Google costs are based on the auction and how competitive the keywords are that you're targeting. And by targeting custom lists, it's less competitive, thus your cost goes down. All right, the second reason is guarantee quality. This is a huge deal. The worst thing is to pay, $30, $60, $100, $200 for a Google lead, and then you call that person and they're either not qualified or they don't have the financial means or they're not ready to buy your product. And so by uploading a custom audience, what you're able to do is you're able to basically pre-screen everybody that's going to see your Google PPC, display, and YouTube commercial ads. All right, number two, use the Google Retargeting Pixel. This is a little snippet of code that Google gives you that you put on your website and your landing pages and any other subdomains that you have. And what this does is this allows anybody that comes to your website for any reason, whether that be to get a resource, to read an article, any reason, to be retargeted across the Google display network, those banners that follow you around on random websites everywhere like dictionary.com that we all see and are all kind of annoyed by, but we know we see them and we recognize them. And then YouTube commercials, specifically those 15, 30, 60, 90-second videos that show before a video that we want to watch is going to play. All right. One thing that you want to make sure to realize and to set up properly is you only want to use your retargeting pixel until you drive a conversion. And so your Google Ad Manager can be configured to your Google Analytics. And if you don't understand how conversion works, basically the simplest way to explain it is when somebody fills out a form, they're then redirected to a thank you page, and Google Analytics knows anybody that's been to that thank you page is a conversion. And therefore, anybody that's converted, you can not spend your ad budget on with retargeting. I will also mention that Google retargeting is actually the cheapest way to generate a lead from within the Google Ad Manager. All right, number three, and this might be obvious, but you want to target niche keywords. What might not be that obvious is that you want to use custom landing pages. This is key. In Google advertising, your landing page is everything. So a little small modification in where your form is, the type of video that's on your form, the picture, where your form is, where your buttons are, makes a huge difference. The real key and the real secret is that when somebody searches for a term, they click your PPC ad. Let's say I'm searching for best steakhouses in New York City. And I click that ad. That landing page better be all about where the best steakhouse is in New York City. And so it's important that you use a sophisticated landing page builder. We use WordPress Divi so that we can use global modules for all of our landing pages for our customers, but there are also great services out there like Unbounce. All right, in conclusion, what I want to make sure that everybody clearly understands when we're talking about the Google guarantee is that Google leads are amazing. The reason why Google leads are amazing is because people have expressed interest. They were actually proactively looking for something when they found you. This is different from email and social media advertising in which you are basically pushing something on someone. That being said, the reason why there's that perception that a Google lead is the best is because you will guarantee that that person is at least interested in your product before you call them back. That being said, as mentioned on previous crash courses, a Google lead is typically 4 times as expensive as a email lead or a social media lead. Thank you so much for listening. Please reach out to us if you have any other questions. We would love help. We would love to help you navigate the complicated waters of the Google Ad Manager. Thank you very much. See you on the next episode.